yesterday? Brenda.
A table of contents.
Miranda.
Zoom in label.
There's a zoom in picture with a label. Give a wink if you find one.
The glossary.
The glossary. Nonfiction texts, Deanna, are really different from our narrative text, and we're going to be exploring how to read our informational nonfiction texts to better understand the world around us. Today, I want to teach you that strong informational readers, Monza, they don't just dive into their texts when they want to read them out on. Strong readers activate their schema. They
Activate the schema.
What I already know. Strong readers activate their schema. We need to warm up our muscles, just like we learned in our fiction text, Deanna, that we don't just dive into our book and start rereading. We need to warm up our muscles and get our brains ready to think about the text by activating our schema and previewing it. The same thing happens in our nonfiction, but we do it a little bit differently, Nancy. In our nonfiction text, strong readers stop and ask themselves, what do I already know about this topic? We ask ourselves,
What do I already know about this topic?
you may think to yourself, this book is about, I know, and. Strong readers also use their schema to think. We use our schema to think. What information might be in this text? We ask ourselves,
What information might be in this text?
watch me, Isabella, as I activate my schema to preview my text instead of just diving right in, Nancy. I want to show you how it helps me get my brain ready and warmed up to read this book so I can learn all I can about my topic. The text I put at the top of my plan today is called Robots. I need to stop and ask myself, what do I already know about this topic? I'm going to put my sticky note right on top of my book to help me remember to stop, Jaylene. And I'm going to write AS for activate schema. Here I am activating my schema. Brenda's eyes are right on the board. Let's see. I know this book is about robots. I know robots are machines. They are not alive. They do not breathe. Now, I have some schema about robots, Vicenta, but informational readers, we pick books to learn more about the world. So, do you think my schema is going to grow when I read this book?
Yes.
Now I'm going to ask myself, what information might be in this text? So, I'm going to fold my sticky note over. Notice how I don't pick it up. I just fold it over. And on the back, I'm going to predict. I'm going to mark it with a P for predict. Chris, to show that I'm going to predict. What do I think I'm going to learn in this text? Well, I think that this text will probably teach me about how robots are built. Give a nod if you agree. I think I'll learn about how robots are built. And maybe why we even have robots. And why we have robots. Ooh. Now I'm getting kind of curious, Giselle. I kind of want to open the book right now to find out if I'm really going to learn these things that I'm predicting that I'm going to learn, and I can't wait to grow my schema. Scholars, strong readers always activate their schema. They
Activate their schema.
Join me. I'm going to pick out another book. I want you to pretend like it's at the top of your plan. Before we dive right in, pick up your folder and your sticky note. Before we dive right in, we need to activate our schema. We need to stop and think, what do I
already know about this topic?
Ask ourselves, what do I already know about this topic? Code it right there on your sticky note. Code an AS.
be thinking about what you're going to learn about the others. So quickly write down what you know, and then turn that sticky note over. What do I already know about the others?
Some of you already flipped the sticky note to the back and you're coding it with a P for predict. What do you predict you're going to learn in this text?
I think I will learn
I think I will learn